Hi, this is Niall. I'm here to talk about whatever you want to talk about. First thing we're going to talk about today is the Wim Hof method. I don't know if anybody's heard of Wim Hof, but he's a Dutch guy, bit out there, bit of an outliner. Um, Mainly focused on breathing and deep breathing, holding your breath 2 or 3 cycles, deep breathing, holding breath, and then relax. It's supposed to oxidize the system, and it will also relax you. When suggests that it can help with your immune system, so you can heal yourself better. That relates to COVID-19, perhaps. And then his second particular method is cold showers or ice baths and cold shock treatment. So at the minute, I've been doing the Wim Hof breathing every morning, every evening. I'm getting up at about 5:40 a.m. and getting my headphones on. So it's 30 deep breaths. Hold your breath for 1 minute. I've tried to prolong that to about 90 seconds on the first round. Second round, 90 seconds as default. Again, I'll try and pause the guided breathing session and go for as long as I can. It's usually around 2 minutes at that point. And round 3, usually if I really push myself, 2 minutes 15. The longest to date is 2 minutes 37. I have to say, it depends on how relaxed you stay throughout the breath hold. If there's any sort of distraction, any sort of thing that takes your mind off the focus that you should retain on your body, you can feel everything sort of on your body, because when you're holding your breath like that, it kind of takes over, and your body's like, where's the oxygen? So there's a lot of focus on, okay, slow my heart rate down. I don't have any oxygen coming in right now. Let's not waste any. Again, your blood should be more oxygenized, whatever the word is, at the time through your previous 90 deep breaths. So it's a good experience. You get a lot of tingling in your fingers and toes, and you focus in on maybe any parts of your body that are giving you pain or maybe tight. You just sort of reflect on your body and what it's doing for you. Really, it's the casing for your brain, and the body does a great job. Okay, and once that's complete, I will then jump straight into a warm shower, wash myself with soap, normal sort of procedure. But once I'm clean, it's maybe 20 to 30 deep breaths in the shower, preparing myself for the cold water shock. So again, if you are used to taking in those deep breaths and being able to hold your breath for an extended amount of time with no air in your lungs, that's what I left out. You breathe out and then you hold your breath. I wouldn't have thought that possible before I started this whole thing. So you're in the shower, you're taking these deep breaths. You could take a deep breath in, breathe out, hold it, and then drop the temperature. So because you're already focusing on your breath, the shock of the cold water isn't going to take your breath away because you're in control. Once the skin around my core, shoulders, head has all been submerged in the cold water, I start breathing, very controlled breathing. So it's like, and it's all cool. Then I start turning around, get the cold water on my back, which is one of the most sensitive parts of my body anyway, because you know, how often are things touching your back apart from a chair, which is flat. And And that can also make your ribs and lungs contract. So keep that deep breathing as you go around. After that first rotation, I'm feeling pretty good. So then I'm maybe going to knock it down a little bit closer to 0 on the dial in the shower. Again, another slow rotation. Make sure every bit of skin's getting hit by that cold water. And then it's pretty awesome. By the time you've gone around twice, you're feeling awesome. Energized, alive, ready for the day. So maybe 30, 40 seconds, that is. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when that cold water's hitting you, it's pretty intense. Albeit I've grown to love it. Before this, I hated being cold. I hated cold water, going in the sea, hate all that. Don't want to do it. I'll do it if someone suggests it might be a bit of fun. Okay, I'll do it, but I won't enjoy it. But as you know yourself, you get out of the North Sea here in Northern Ireland, you feel alive. But it's cold. Anyway, that's what I've been doing every morning. Not doing the cold showers in the evening, although I did last night because I was out on my mountain bike and I was getting washed up anyway. Good night's sleep. Been going to bed at 11 o'clock every night, getting up at 5:40, like I say. So getting about 6 hours sleep. I probably need to go to bed a bit earlier, but I'm enjoying the early mornings. Being up at 5:40 allows me to do the Wim Hof method, a little 5 minutes meditation, some yoga, some basic yoga. It's just downward dog, trying to stretch out the hips. I'm not sure of the poses actually. I must look them up and make sure I know what I'm talking about for next time, but just 5 or 10 minutes of yoga, just to get supple, wake up my joints, because it can be quite stiff sitting in an office chair most of the day, most days of the week. Kind of sucks, but this is why we're supplementing our daily exercise with things like this. So Wim Hof, pretty good, super cool guy, Dutch accent's amazing. Again, outlier, this guy, this is the one thing that he has devoted his entire life to, and sticks very much to the same points, but I can see the benefits. There's a large community based off Wim Hof on his Facebook and through the website. There's an app as well, which was free up until a few days ago. I was on it for about 3 days, and then they changed to a subscription basis, but I believe it's only about $4 a month. So if you're into that, it's probably good value. You do have to pay for more in-depth courses if you want to do an online course, or you can go and meet the guy. I was watching a video by Yes Theory on YouTube, and they actually met him, and he took them up the mountain in Poland in just their shorts, and it was like a blizzard, snow blizzard. So they're up there for about 2 or 3 hours. Hardly any clothes on, but just through the breathing and the cold water, we were able to focus and just get up there without having any clothes, which is nuts. I'd love to do it, but the whole idea of it scares me. But there you go. I'm just trying to think what else I've gleaned from it. So rather than get really, really deep into it, I've just decided to take away the bits I want to. So again, that's the breathing morning and night, and getting used to a cold shower every morning just to waken up the senses, get the circulation going, and start the day off good. The 5 minutes of meditation after that is just something I found on a podcast. Set your intention for the day, give yourself some gratitude, and give yourself something that you're going to focus on that day. That'll give you a feeling of joy, and that all helps. Feeling very relaxed whilst rested and organized. So things have changed recently for the better, and it's all basically out of what people might call self-help, but just concentrating on yourself and making sure you're looking after yourself and you're getting the basic things that the body and mind needs. I'm going to delve deeper into the mind-body thing, I think, the power of the internet, but obviously not going to get too carried away. Time does not allow. I've got 3 kids and a very beautiful wife, so I'm busy. But I will update you on the next thing that I'm reflecting on. So thanks for listening.